Scorpio, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. How are you all doing? Happy New Year. Today I'm here to do a reading for you for January 10th through the 20th. We're going to take a look at what you may not see coming, get some important advice, and offer some helpful tips on how to stay grounded through all the watery worlds that we're swimming through. We have a Cancer full moon coming up during the time period I'm reading for, and also 5 planets will be in water signs. So you may be fine because, you know, you're a water sign. You're the first water sign I'm reading for this time period. So let's see what's going on with you. You might just be swimming through this doing, you know, the backstroke. Who knows? Let's see what's going on here. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Scorpio. All right. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Let's see, you all. What's happening here? Healing Waters. Nope. Deck by Rebecca Campbell. What do we have here? The Rainbow. Sweet relief, new beginnings, a new way forward, and the wellspring. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. Okay. You know what? Libra had that in this exact same position, the second card coming out. So you may feel like, whew, okay, you're getting grounded. You are finding a new way forward through something, looking at the higher truth of it. Whenever I see rainbows, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. You also are being guided to take better care of your body and your mind and your spirit during this time period, more so than you normally do. You need to take a rest, pause, really self-care it like to the maximum from the 10th to the 20th. Okay, this full moon is bringing out a lot. We have the Pearl coming out in reverse, indicating that you might feel like you're working through alchemizing a situation that's been difficult. We have Ride the Waves, life lessons and growth. You will get through this. Okay. You're going through some sort of challenge at this time. Spirit wants you to rise above it. There's something around self-mastery, something that's triggered you recently. You're going to find a new way forward during this time period. If you've had a difficult time in the first part of January, I feel like this second grouping, which I'm reading in thirds here, really focus on you being in the present moment. You're learning, right? These are growing pains, Spirit is saying. You're going through growing pains. And you're almost washing yourself clean and going through a very deep purification process at this time. You definitely need more rest, Scorpio. Let's now get into the tarot. Let's see what you don't see coming. But there's sweet relief. You're going to see a new way forward. But you got to take a deep breath during this time and rest. I feel like, too, there's some sort of like cosmic consciousness coming in with the crown here at the top. You're going to be getting some downloads during this time period that will help you navigate whatever you're dealing with. I feel like your soul self is going to step in and you're going to have these deep conversations with you and you around the path forward. You're going to find your way. You're feeling your way through something right now. You're going to find your footing. It's like you got to ride the wave of this emotional current you're on, and then you're going to reach the shore. You're going to get your feet on the ground, right? Get your sea legs. Or is it the opposite? Land legs? I don't know. I think I'm saying that wrong. All right. Coming out of the mermaid mode of whatever emotions you're feeling onto dry land. All right. What you don't see coming, Scorpio. Ooh, High Priestess. Wonderful. Listen to your intuition. Page of Swords, you're learning. Page of Cups, okay. Interesting. We got some pages here indicating... Okay, Page of Swords is news. I'm getting that. There's some sort of news and a movement towards being more playful. I think you're being led and guided to approach a situation in a more lighthearted way. Maybe things have gotten heavy and you're like, wait a minute. Why am I not opening up to this in just a little bit? Like, why am I like just, I don't know why, but I'm getting this. You're going to find a way forward, but it's through opening, even just a little bit. It doesn't mean you have to open up wide, but there's something around an opportunity to open your heart because that's the Page of Cups. Look at that. That looks like fun where she is. Maybe don't get rid of your mermaid legs quite yet. You're moving through something emotionally. But it's really, you're being encouraged to trust your intuition and lighten up in your view of it. Because the Page of Swords is someone who's got who's cutting to the truth of a situation. And the thing is that this is about opening up your heart and being vulnerable. And you're being led and guided to do that. Let's now look at the High Priestess and what the High Priestess is saying. I love this. It's like you're learning and growing, and you're taking an innocent approach to something that could be quite lovely here. This feels like a playful, youthful energy if you allow it to come in. You're in some sort of new beginning. All right, High Priestess. High Priestess. I'm getting like this feeling of hopefulness coming from you. Like, I got to keep the faith. I got to have hope here. High Priestess. Ooh, Tower. Whoa, okay. Tower. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. Oh my God. Y'all, what's going on here? You have a love opportunity coming in, and I think it's like a sudden shift. I mean, whenever you see the Tower with the High Priestess, it's like, what is your, I think you know. You know. Wow. I mean, this is 4 pages with 2 majors. So it's like it's like you are. It's a sweet relief. There's a way forward through something. And all you need to do is take a light-hearted approach. Like, to have fun. I mean, my Page of Wands is go have fun, play, frolic. This is it's like walking into a candy store, right? Looking at everything and going, oh my God, everything looks so good. Or whatever. What is your candy store, Scorpio? Is it a bakery? What is it? What would be your proverbial, oh my God, I can't believe that I can get whatever I want in the store. Maybe for some of you, it's, Macy's in New York City. We were in there and I was like, oh my God, everything's like under lock and key. So let's say you're in Macy's and you're like, okay. And Spirit said you can have whatever you want. And you walk in, you're like, I don't think I'm going to get anything. And Spirit's like, what? Are you serious? You're like, no, I don't think so. No. It's just too much. And Spirit's like, just get something small. You don't have to you don't have to get like the $10,000, bag. I don't know. I feel like you're starting to realize in a situation here that you should just take a lighthearted approach and just try. What's the worst that could happen? There's something that your High Priestess is showing you during this time period that if you don't open to something, I don't know why I'm getting this. You might regret it. It feels like there's an energy that's like, let's go have fun, Scorpio. Let's go play, the candy store. It could be a person. It could be a new hobby. I don't know. It feels like a new person because when I see 2 Page of Cups, there's 2 of them. It's being mirrored. So both of you are like, let's go play. And one of you is like, not today. Not today. And the other person's like, oh, that sucks. Interesting. I want to get this 2 Page of Cups. Why are the 2 Page of Cups here? In this card, it's like when pigs fly. Why do I feel like something has happened and you're like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Yeah, this is this deck. Why is the Page of Cups here twice? Which is, sometimes it's a love offer. Like, come on. Do you want to go out? And you're like, I don't have time for love. Or I don't have time to go out on a date. I don't know why. Ooh, we have the Temperance. The Queen of Wands. You do have time. Oh, that wants to come out in reverse. 7 of Wands, you're going to do it. Oh, Scorpio, I am so proud of you. You're going to do it. 7 of Wands is, I'm in my own little bubble. I'm not going to let anybody in. And I feel like you've got something that you're like, okay, I want this. I want this. I can't deny it. I'm going to actually open to it. It's almost like you can't take no for an answer. 2 Page of Cups. It's like maybe you had someone who came in and was like, I want to get to know you. And you're like, no. And then they came back. I don't know why. This feels more like a mirror effect. Like you're both curious from an emotional perspective here. And there's this Temperance is, wow, there's a strong attraction with the Queen of Wands and Temperance. Let's just chill. Just chill. But there's some sort of guard being dropped here around a potential new love opportunity. And if it's not a new love opportunity and you've been dealing with this person, there's a massive shift in the energy where you're like, okay, This is what my high priestess, my intuition is leading me, guiding me toward, to actually open up just a little bit. As long as we're slow about it, like I said, you got to ride some sort of emotional wave coming in. Listen to your body. What is your body saying about the situation? Listen to your soul self, your higher wisdom, your higher mind about this. And I think you're going to be like, okay, it's really blending two energies and lightening up the energy and dropping any defensiveness around it. This feels good. This is interesting to me. Let's get some advice from Spirit. It feels like you have an opportunity to date or go out on a date with somebody from the 10th to the 20th and see what happens. I mean, Page of Cups, and all the pages are like, it's like a youthful, like, you know, like I'm getting that teenage daydream, you know, it's like, just go and have fun. You might do something that shocks yourself, or you might have someone that shocks you. I don't know. I feel like you're going to do it though. Page of Cups. Oh my God. I rarely get 3 Page of Cups in a reading. I think somebody's asking you out, or you're asking somebody out. And I think that that's what's going on. I think you're like, I am going to be a little bit of a fool. I mean, the Page of Cups is great because she is like, they're coming towards you. They're a little innocent about it. They're not like a King of Cups where they're like, I'm madly in love with you. It's like, it's like flirtatious. It's like, there's an attraction here. Page of Cups. I can't believe that this is your advice. Ooh, the Hierophant is upright in this. Okay. You could be dealing with a Taurus could be coming in, or this could have be marked by a potential commitment, or could be actually, oh wow, Scorpio. If you're already in a commitment, this is going to be a really playful time for your connection. If you're in some sort of situationship, there's a lot going on behind the scenes right now to align the two of you together in a lighter energy. I believe that you're both going to like drop your defenses and admit that there's a strong pull towards each other, and you're going to come together and actually start getting to know one another or deepening your connection. For some of you, this is a brand new person that you've never met before who's going to come charging into the scene here. Or it's someone that, you know, I feel like there's some sort of love situation brewing here, Scorpio, in January, that there's an innocence to it, a playfulness to it, a lightheartedness around it. This person lights your fire. It's fun. I feel like I'm hearing a lot of laughter and a lot of flirty texts. It could very well be either a Sagittarius you're dealing with, or now they're pointing out the Hierophant and the High Priestess. There's some spiritual connection here coming in. Scorpio. It could very well be Taurus or Sag that you're dealing with. Pisces, a little bit of Pisces with that High Priestess. Man. Let's get what you need to ground. Although I feel like it's just so playful. This is so damn playful. I mean, I haven't gotten a reading in this in quite a while. So if someone is asking you out, or if you are dealing with someone and it just feels like a good, lighthearted time for you, at least you have the opportunity to. I think you're going to suddenly, if you're coming into this month and you're unsure about a situation in love, Spirit's saying that you're going to have a completely different point of view by month's end about this. You have love coming in. 3 Page of Cups. You don't need to rush towards this. I feel like but open to it. This is definitely a green light. This is a major green light around moving towards the situation. I would say if you're single, this is going to be a fun experience. It's got like this playfulness over it, a lot of laughter, a lot of good times, a lot of fun memories being made. This feels like dating someone and making all those new memories. Whoa. I caught that in between my legs. What is that? The Strength. All right. Dropping the ego, looking at the bigger picture. There's some sort of like, whenever I see the Infinity too, it's like, this could really be potentially something really amazing. Ace of Wands. Wow, Scorpio. Singles, you better get ready. Okay. Huh, I didn't expect that. We have the Three of Swords. You might have either dealt with some hurt with this person, or it's going to hurt a lot if you don't open up to, if you're not strong enough to open this door. It's like I said in the very beginning, if you're walking into a candy store and you're like, nah, I don't want anything. I'm not hungry, or I don't want that bag. And Spirit's like, haha. You came down here to have fun and to play and to enjoy your life, ride the wave, all right? You're like, I think that it's going to take you a little bit to open up because you're afraid to be vulnerable and you're afraid to get hurt. But what you don't realize is that if you deny yourself this opportunity, you're going to look back. It's like if you say no, it's like, a genie in a bottle, you get one wish and you're like, no, I'm not going to use it. It's like, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So there's something around passion and desire going in a new direction during this time period, and you being strong enough to overcome any fear of getting hurt or stabbed in the heart or betrayed. I think you can do this. I wouldn't advise you to not go in this direction. I don't see I think this person is so like, they almost like have such a lighthearted, playful energy towards you. It's like, why would you deny yourself the opportunity to go out and have fun and play? There's a sizzle to this. You're going to drop your guard. I think that's what Spirit's saying. Don't fool yourself into thinking that you don't want this. When am I getting that? So your advice to stay grounded in this, I kind of missed the point of that category. The Strength, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Swords. How you ground in your emotions around this is to be strong enough to not feed into the paradigm of fear of getting hurt. You're going to get hurt by denying yourself an opportunity to explore this connection and take one step at a time with this person and stay open. Why not do that? Stay open. It's a whole radical new approach for you. I think you have an opportunity to feel the shift in the wind, listen to your high priestess energy, and maybe do something uncharacteristic, Scorpio, for you. It's called taking a risk with your heart. And it doesn't look like a blind risk. It looks like somebody's got you. Somebody's got you. Three of Cups and the Two of Cups with the Hierophant potentially in the future. So, I don't know. You all do what you want. Do what you want here. But your primary focus with your healing waters is sweet relief, new beginnings. You're going to find a new way forward. It's time to, what are you thirsty for? What do you really want? Because the energy is at your fingertips here. And I think you're going to get on this wave. It's like, I don't want to let this pass me by. I'm not going to be a fool. Like, why would I go into a candy store and not get something? Why would I have a wish and not wish for it and actually step into that timeline? I think you're reaching for a timeline, but you're afraid to want it. Because if you want it, it means you could lose it. It's the fear of failure without even trying. And it could be you or somebody you're dealing with. Or both of you. All right. Take time off. The world will not fall apart without you. All right. So pull back. I think you're reevaluating. There could be a sudden shift. I'm getting that with the Tower. There's a sudden shift coming in. Those are the major arcana around a connection. Dedicate a day in the future during the 10th to the 20th entirely to self-care. Plan a trip to see a new movie or a day at home reading your favorite book, whatever activity will leave you feeling relaxed and refreshed. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Take some time to appreciate yourself for who you are. You are on a unique path and you are doing the work. Awesome. I feel like, you've earned this. Go have fun. If life has been heavy, I feel like, I would go have fun if I were you, Scorpio. Self-care is so much more than a beauty regimen or an external thing you do. It has to start within your heart to know what you need to navigate your life. A pedicure doesn't last, but meditating every day does. So do the fancy things, but also do the deeper things. Meditate on what your heart needs in order to grow and be happy and at peace. How can you implement those needs into your daily life? I feel like you've got something that will help you experience joy, playfulness, laughter, lightheartedness. And it feels like someone with you here. But it's up to you whether you're going to actually, it's in the palm of your hands. It's up to you, Scorpio, what you do with this. It's a unique path for you. And I think it's not one you thought you'd take. This is a little bit unexpected. That's what the Tower brings in. It's unexpected, but you're being led and guided through your High Priestess to go towards this, Scorpio. Okay? I would not advise you otherwise. I mean, you're surrounded by pages of opportunity here. It's up to you to drop your defenses and really let your heart do the talking. Okay? And your desire to do the talking. But if you let your fear do the talking, it's gonna be a missed opportunity. That's what it feels like. Either you or someone you're dealing with. And I feel like, though, it's not gonna be a missed opportunity. Knight of Cups, what did I tell you? Bring the romance in. Romance your life, okay? Romanticize your life. What's wrong with that, right? We live in crazy times. Why wouldn't you want to go towards love and experience something fun and playful? All right, that's my message, Scorpio. Take care.